In this video, we're going to talk about X and Y intercepts. We'll discuss what they are, how you can find them, and then we're going to demonstrate how to graph a straight line using them. Let's first talk about what are intercepts. So intercepts are points where a graph, in this case a straight line, crosses or intersects either the X or Y axis in our 2D coordinated grid. So intercept is close to the word intersect. And if you think about, for example, intersect, intersection, an intersection of a street or two streets is where those two streets cross. So that spot in the middle is basically shared by both. So our x-intercept here is where the line crosses the x-axis. Here it crosses it where x is 3. And the y-intercept, that's where it crosses the y-axis. So in this particular case, it's crossing at it's crossing at y equals 5. Now, coordinates of intercepts. All x-intercepts, in other words, the x-axis, have a y-coordinate of 0. Because if you look on the graph, you will see the x-axis all along here, the y value on our graph is 0. And the y-intercept, so if you go up and down on here, any spot on the y-axis is at the 0 point on the x-axis. So it always has an x-coordinate of 0. So the y-intercept in our graph up here at 5 has a coordinate point of 0, 5. And the x-intercept in our graph has a coordinate point of 3, 0. Let's take a look at an example. Find the coordinates from a linear equation. This is how we can get the x and y intercept. Here's our equation of 3x plus 5y equals 15. So the key here is to understand that the x-intercept always has a y value of 0. By knowing that, it means I could take my equation, I could replace the y value with 0, because 5 times 0 is 0, and I'm left with 3x equals 15, divide by 3. So this says that x equals 5. So my intercept is going to be crossing 5 on the x-axis, 0. Now, the y-intercept, again, remembering that the concept is that a y-intercept always has an x value of 0 in its coordinate, that tells you that you can plug 0 in for the x value in the same equation, and you are now going to see that 3 times 0 is 0. I'm left with 5y equals 15. Divide by 5. Y is equal to 3. So it's going to cross the y-axis at 3, and the intercept coordinate is going to be 0, 3. So now that we have our x and y intercepts, we're going to go ahead and graph them on this grid. So let's take the x-intercept. 5, 0. So I'm going to go along the x-axis until I reach 5, and then of course 0 means we don't go up or down. So I'll put my dot here. And then for y-intercept, 0, 3. So I go up the y-axis, 0 to 3. And now I have my two dots, and now I want to use, basically I want to use a straight edge or ruler to draw a good straight line. So whenever you're doing manually graphing, that's what you want to do, is make sure that you have a straight line. The next thing I'm going to do is demonstrate how to graph using the XYZ software. Using the intercepts we had before, let's go ahead and go and use the interface from XYZ. To draw a straight line, I'm going to click on this little draw box that has a straight line on it. It's selected. Now my intercept is 5, 0. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do the x-intercept at 5, 0. How this works is you simply click once and the computer says, okay, there's one point of my straight line. And then as I move, my line will draw, and so my y-intercept is 0, 3. So I simply line up my second dot with 0, 3, click, and I'm done. And I have drawn the line. Okay, I'm going to clear and do that one more time, going the other direction just to show it works. So I'm going to start at 0, 3. And again, draw the line. It just draws for me. I get to 5, 0, click, and my line is drawn. That's it.